Always remember that the Torah is a written document. And in any written document, a deconstructive approach is the most effective way to find out the true intent of the author of the document. In this case, it's Hashem, God, is the author of the document. When one does this analysis, one finds out that one writes a surface, but there's an underlying thing from the author that escapes the surface. And so it's left for you, the reader of the text, to find out what the author's intent truly is. And that intent isn't stated in the text. We have a perfect example of this in the concept of Ein Sof, because Ein Sof isn't found in the Torah. It's a construct from the Kabbalists, that's what's underneath the surface writing. And the author is the Ein Sof, and the intent is the Ein Sof. But there are always clues within the structural writing of this concept that's apparently made up by the analysis. How could it be that Kabbalists find things that are not in the Torah? Well, they are in the Torah. And a perfect example of this is in the modern world. You know, they used to ask Ben Hogan the secret of the golf swing, because he had a great swing, and he used to say, it's in the dirt. The secret of the golf swing is in the dirt. You do it. You do it, you'll find it. I can't tell you what to do. You have to find it in the dirt by doing the repetitive actions and the necessary reflections into those actions. And then you'll find it. And I say the same thing in Torah. It's in the dirt. The Adamah, and the Adamah, and the Eretz, and the Adamah. Put yourself into the text, and you'll find it. For me, this entire thing is now, I'm preoccupied with the zero, not the number one, you see. Because everything is echad. Adonai echad. Everything's echad. There must be something underlying the one. And what's underlying the one? The zero. And so let me find clues for this zero. Remember, there are only a couple of important words really important words in the Torah. The most important word, without doubt, is what? It's not without doubt. But you have to go with Bereshis. But there's another important word. And that's the first word of the Ten Commandments. Anochi. Anochi may be the most important word that you'll ever hear. Theoretically, all the Ten Commandments are included in the word Anochi, and some say even in the word Aleph, which I can show you. In the Aleph itself, not the word Aleph, the letter Aleph. And it goes the same thing. Anochi or Aleph becomes the same thing. For me, the Anochi is a sense of FS, zero. The first strange thing is, why is the word Anochi used rather than Ani? Ani is a great word here and shows the level of ayin, ain. It's the same letters as ain, of Ein Sof. And the whole thing of Hasidus is to make a ani into an ayin, an ain, to rearrange the letters of the ani. Well, in a real sense, that's what the word Anochi does. First of all, if you put the kaf in front of the ani, in the same word Anochi is spelled with a kaf, you would get ka-ani, like I. But there's so much more in this. Anochi also include, ani comes from Malkus. Anochi comes from Keter. It's included of Keter because of the kaf. But they also suggested maybe it's from Bina. So it would be the two Shekinahs. And the Anochi is of the highest Shekinah. And the whole idea is that it includes the Shekinah. Includes the highest Shekinah. Why? The Anochi is selfless. It's brought down in some that it says, Anochi, giving power of myself to you. I'm giving to you, not me. Ani is I. Anochi is I am for you. In a certain sense, in my opinion, is I exist for you. Sounds like Anochi contains the love potion. And it does, because the zero contains the love portion. I am zero. I'm going to show some gematrias here to bring this in. But first, let me continue. It's an Anochi. I like that phrase again. It's, I'm giving myself over to you. Not by authority, but giving myself over. So, isn't that what Hashem does on the first commandment? I am the Lord thy God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt. Remember that this is Egypt, because I'm going to bring up about the Haggadah. And it said, I don't exist. Ani is I. I in English is the number one. Anochi is zero. I as Ani don't exist. I'm an Anochi. I'm zero. I'm a Fs. Anochi means Fs. And that's what starts the Torah. That starts the Ten Commandments. It's the only thing you hear from God. It's Anochi. And they say the Aleph. Well, let me show you the Aleph. It's the Aleph of the comets. Comets vowel comes from Keter. Keter, they think maybe Ein Sof, right? It's a depiction of Ein Sof. A comet is spelled, the vowel itself, Kuf Mem Zadek. 140 and 90, 230. Plus now the Aleph, so it's an Aleph comets. 1 plus 230 is 231. That's the gematria of the two letters Aleph and Samach. Aleph is 111, Samek is 120, that's 231. So when it's Ein Sof, it's written Aleph Samek, Aleph, and then quotation marks, Samek, that's Aleph Comets itself. And the only thing that some people think was ever heard. And that's right, because it was the Ein Sof. But the whole name is Ein Sof to me. The whole name is the union of God and the Jewish people, which is expressed in Pesach and in the Shia HaSharim. And here's some gematria to show why and that. If I take the vowels of Anochi, it's a comet, it's a holum, it's a hirik. That's, you take the what they're made of, so it's 16 for the comets, 10 for the holum, 10 for the, that's 36 for the vowels for Anochi, plus 81, that's 117. 117 are the two letters, is the gematria of the word, of the letter Hey, or Ha. It starts a Pesach Haggadah. Hey is 6, Aleph 111, it's 117. That's found in Anochi with the vowels. And if that's the case, then everything I've ever said is right about this, because, and what's the Shia HaSharim? Every Shia HaSharim says, every line in Shia HaSharim is made up of an Aleph and a Hey. That's Shir with 1, that's Aleph, and Hey, HaSharim, that's 5. So that, again, that Aleph and Hey is 117, which parallels the Haggadah, and it's the secret of the Haggadah, Shia HaSharim. And the entire love between the Jewish people and the highest books, and there are 117 verses in Shia HaSharim, by the way. And when you extend this back and forth, this is the love, and love is zero. And how is love zero? Because Hashem has subordinated his own ego for the Jewish people. He became from an Ani into an Anochi. Ka-Ani, like Ka-Rasha in Tanya. And he becomes selfless. Truly, self is selfless. So it's egoless. In certain sense, it's self. His true self is the zero. Another. I'm going to combine now the two major words. Bereshis, which has to be the major word because that's where everybody starts, and Anochi. The Bet and the Aleph. The Anochi really comes first, and that's why they put it second. The Bereshis is 913. The Anochi is 81. That's 994. There are 10 letters in the two words. Bereshit 6, Anochi 4, that's 10. That's 1004 plus one for all. One for all makes it 1005. And his songs were 1005. And his songs were 1005. And what's 1005? But my symbol of the Aleph and the Hey. the Aleph and the Hey. The Aleph is 1,000, the Hey is 5. That's what's also found in the Haggadah. That's what's found in Shir HaShirim, and it's also my other symbol. Aleph and the Hey. Aleph is Hashem, the Hey is the Jewish people. Think of the Anochi as a 0. And you've got a lot here. Understand this. I have some other things here. Of the 3 oaths that's found in the Shir HaShirim. But we'll leave this. The whole idea is that the thing's a 0. It's to the deconstruction part, the analysis part, is to read the 0 within the 1. You see? The 0 is the 1. That is the 1. It's the source of the 1. In a certain sense, the 0 has to become the 1 to manifest. Otherwise, it's not going to manifest. But Anochi is the 0. And in that 0 sense, he manifests even higher. To understand the 10 Commandments, only understand the word Anochi. You know how they do the Tikkuni Zohar? 70 interpretations of Bereshis. If you just understood Bereshis, Barashit, created 6. If you understood Anochi, or even the Aleph in the Anochi. Isn't that what I've been saying about the Alphabet Project? If you know the Aleph, you know everything. The idea is to turn the ego, the Ani, into an Anochi. They used to say it to the Ain. But no. Ain is also the 0, isn't it? The Ani becomes the Ain. Turn it into the Anochi. See what happens to your life. Where you, this isn't my phrase, that's why. Giving over of myself to you. Sounds like love, because I'm not only trying to bring in the idea. See, Ain doesn't sound like love. Ain sounds like nothing. But Anochi contains love within it. Contains the Keta, contains the Bina, contains the higher Shekinah, contains the Jewish people within it. That's what Anochi does. It's a more mamish concept in ayin for me. Hard to find something more beautiful than this. It's in the dirt.